заключительной четверти матча, ну, все расставил по местам.
Я хотел бы добавить, там была техническая ошибка, откуда были неправильный итоговый счет по итогу самого матча 16-10. Но финально, после второго матча, после исправления технической ошибки, записи счета, один гейм, который зачитали победно в пользу Юргена, а фактически он был в пользу Айкута, восстановился. И в итоге итоговый счет 17-9 и итоговая таблица всегда можно посмотреть на сайте startsuperliga.com.
Ну и вот таблица вам по
Совершенно верно.
итогам, значит, предыдущей недели.
Это фактическая реальная таблица на данную минуту.
Да. Aykut Uzel 26 набранных очков.
С отрывом, да.
Да, 17 у Мочи. У Мичи 10, но у Мичи...
Hi everyone, so this is Olsen, a friend of Mochy, and I'm gonna be commentating on this match, which is an online match between Mochy and Aykut Uzel from Turkey. So there's a tournament from Start International TV in Russia, where they have invited 8 players, 4 from Russia, 4 from globally from Japan, and let me see, Turkey and Germany. They are... Mochy is one of them, Michi is another one, Aykut from Turkey, and Jürgen Orlovsky from Germany. So the match starts, and we have the analysis from XG on the side as well.
Пока смотри, как мощно начал Мочи.
Да,
очень мощно.
Да. Хороший 4-4 за синих. У них немножко кутся позиции, но сейчас все расправится. 2 спустить и 2 в дом с 8 в 4. Это белые кинули, прошу прощения.
Нет, это
белые.
наоборот.
Okay, so they actually do a great job, the Start TV. So they sent them a specific camera to the players that they can control it themselves. They can switch cameras. I don't know. They flip it and they make some good content with it. They zoom a little, if you can see on Mochy's camera. They are doing a great job. And they actually asked the players to play not too fast so they can keep up with the analysis. Mochy is really having fun. Aykut is also have fun there. They are having a conversation. Mochy shows the cube. That he's gonna cube him next roll. And he did. So Aykut is also one of the great players in Turkey. He has a lot of experience playing international tournaments. He doesn't miss any international tournament, I think, in the area at least. In the Middle East area, if we could say that. Yeah, so he's a really great player. He doesn't care too much about BMAP, but he's a money player, if you get what I mean. He's scary to face. So Aykut has 18 points in only 4 games. I think we lost the analysis. They are playing so fast. Bearing in their checkers. Aykut has 18 points with 4 games. Mochy has... Let me see actually. Which one is the recent one? No. Aykut has 26 points. Mochy has 17. Aykut has played 5 matches, and Mochy has played 4 matches only. And yeah, we'll see how much they're gonna exchange points in this match. This is decisive, of course, and actually they are 2 players with the most points, almost by far. The third player, which is Michi, has 10 points with only 3 matches, so he's also one of the top players. Oh, okay, we lost the PRs. Two points for Mochy. I can show you the standings. Let me see what's the best way to show it. I can quickly show it on the corner. You can see it. Yeah. So the first 4 players qualified to go to Russia, to Moscow, and play the semifinals and the final. And they are fully sponsored by the tournament organizer, which is Start TV from Russia. I hope we see more of these occasions in backgammon actually. This is really nice. And we used to have it a few years ago. All of a sudden, people lost their interest in backgammon somehow. Not the people, but organizations. I don't know. But we're gonna have good days again. Hopefully. 5-4. Aykut has 2 blots in his board, so Mochy is not too scared of leaving shots. He eventually needs to clear the 13 point. So that was a good moment to do that. 3-1. Aykut saved another 6 for himself. 3-1. Could he come down? Coming down is a little weird because of some 6s. And he played 9-2-5. Aykut still had 2 blots in his board, so he was not too scared. This 6-3 is also weird. He needs to leave a shot, and the best shot is to do that. Wow, that's amazing. He can't hit because he's gonna get gammon. Mochy was happy with the play to hit, but eventually he made the best play. Aykut is a really strong player. Double fours. Saves one of the guys. 5-3 cannot clear the 7 point, which is fine for now. Now 6-3 was the roll that Aykut was looking for, and he got it. A 4 can change the game, and it does. And he can safety the plot because soon he could think about returning the cube. Mochy can't come out, of course. He's not gonna leave free shots. Still anybody's game. 5-1. Mochy can't come out still. He needs to still stay there. 4-1. 5-1 from Aykut. He could have played to the 8 point. So on the next row. And now Aykut is showing the cube, the 4 cube, to give it back. It's a blunder to come out because, yeah, there are still some rolls that leaves a shot, at least indirect shots. And here you give less numbers, and actually some numbers like 2-5 and 2-6 can't hit, it can't pick and pass. It's Hossein parking out. Chris. Hey Mishi. Hey Yovgan. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. 4-1, Mochy finally. Okay. Okay, 2-5. Can just play it safe. Like that. No. He has 2 crossovers after this. Mochy has 1, 2, 3 crossovers. Mochy has a gap on the 4 point. He's clearly the favorite here. Aykut is the favorite here. That's why he didn't make the hit. 5-1. A 6 would have been crucial for Mochy here because he could have take off a checker and actually get ahead in the pair off. Okay. Aces, that was crucial, and here's the missed double. He missed the double and he lost the market. He played it quickly though, and the 4 cube, which he gave it back, but it wasn't practical. I mean, there's no way Mochy takes this cube, right? Okay.
ты сказал совершенно справедливо. 2-0 для Айкута это
0-0.
вообще ничего.
Это
Это
для
вообще
любого.
Scores even.
Если есть особенно воля к победе и концентрация. Главное концентрация.
5-1. Aykut plays aggressively. I liked it. And Mochy plays 2-1, slotting the 5-point. None of them could make the 5-point either. So 3-1, that's not a good roll. He could just go all the way. I mean, to the 21st point. Okay, this one is the most flexible play. 1-3 makes the golden point. Like that. 3-2 takes the 11 point, of course. There's no other play. They're playing for an hour. Each round, players play for an hour. It would have been nicer to just let them play for 10 games, right? But it's a TV program, they have their own time limitation, so we couldn't complain. 6-4, 1-6, it's a hell of a game. This game is getting complicated already. Okay, 6 checkers of Mochy are in Aykut's homeboard. Six five. Aykut keeps hitting the checkers. All the plays are close right now. Double 5 is not a good roll. It's a terrible roll, actually. 6-2. Could he hit? No. He cannot. Yeah. He needs the 4-point. Since 1 and 5 point back game is not a good back game at all. So he needed to keep the 4-point, make his board, and then try to get a shot from Aykut. Aykut is a really fast player too. Online or in person, he plays fast. Two one. He is thinking about not hitting yet.
все никак не нажмет на часы Мочи.
Он любит, он и матч так играет.
Ну вот теперь опять
У него
вернулся.
меньше 2 минут, видите?
Okay, this is a blunder.
Он играет только за счет добавленных секунд на каждый.
You don't see how big it is, but it's gotta be a double blunder probably, because there were a lot of moves. 5-4. Okay, it's not that bad of a roll. Okay, I would play from 7 because I would rather to clear the 7 point on the next roll, if possible. Okay, this is good. This is a good roll. He gets to have more checkers on the 6 point, which could be useful in future to buy some time with some weird rolls like this one, but this one was crazy. It was one of his worst rolls. Yeah, it's actually, I wish we could hear them.
Я думаю, что это для того, чтобы разнообразить такой вот вариант отбоя.
It's actually, I had this idea to have a format like this when players could just chat, and I don't know whether we can call it some oops, just a second. I can hear them. Maybe I can increase the sound. Yeah, so I had this idea to have a format where players can trash talk. This is almost trash talking, I think, between them. And it's really nice. But as a fun format, you know, and this is fun. They are playing with the house money. And yeah, I don't know whether I can share more information about that, but I'm not gonna say anything that they don't like, probably. Okay, so 3-1, 2 checkers back right now. They can't. Mochy could think about the cube. I don't know how close was it. It's 75% almost. Okay, it might be too good. Okay, we can see the percentage. 6-2. That was a good roll. At least he gets to come out and hit on the ace point. That was a great play. He found it perfectly. Okay, I don't know. Maybe now I could miss the cube. Yeah. That was big. 3-1. And still, could have at least thought about the cube. And this is a Jacobi roll. So, okay, let's see what he has in mind. Here's the cube, and it's too late. He missed the market for the second time. I could, but he could trick Mochy. Is he really thinking about this cube? He has 20 seconds left. I think he's gonna pass. So 3-2. .4 Aykut so far. And we have 33 minutes left.
С тремя вариантами танцев. Да, самбо, румба, танго.
4-1. Yep, he slots on the 5 point correctly, duplicating some 4s. 6-1 comes out and gets the 5 point. 6-1 is a great roll. That's amazing. He needs the connection on the... He's thinking about playing pure. Since it's a prime versus prime, but this is also a priming point. You can't come up with the deuce. Yep. And double sixes, one of his worst rolls. 5-3 comes down. I would have played 2 down. This is a difficult play, actually. I would have played this. Yeah. Okay, so it was, I think, understandable to make that blunder. It was not easy. The checkers were stacked, and when your opponent's checkers are stacked, you wouldn't usually split the back checkers. You wait for the better moment to go out. That was difficult, actually. Chat, do you agree? Do you agree with me? Chat, please. Comment something. Let me see who's watching. 3-2. The games. Aykut's game, okay. 3-2, that's a good roll. That's a good roll. He missed the double again. I could miss the double again. And again. Oh, that was too late. He missed the market again. Fortunately.
Актив.
2 points for Aykut. It's important that they get as many points as possible. double sixes. It could work if opponent doesn't roll, and if he doesn't, okay, 3-1. He can think about. No, it's too early. Too early to think about the cube. Although he rolled one of his best rolls. 6-2. Now it's about timing. This is very important. Okay, dancing is best for Mochy right now. He needs one more dance. Okay, he can double here. And not doubling here is so huge. And it's a take. Oh my god. Prime versus prime. These are difficult positions. I kind of like this position actually. Look at this. Let me get a screenshot. Although it's live, but I don't want to bother later to get it from YouTube. Okay, he missed the double. And now he can't double, probably. Maybe he can. I don't know. No, you're not hidden here. You're just waiting for your opponent's worst rolls. Okay, no double anymore. It's so huge. Because one of the things that could happen to Mochy was him dancing. Dancing would have been deadly for Aykut. That was the reason to double. And that was the reason to take the cube. So, yeah, XG doesn't give you reasons for the decisions. So you need to figure it out yourself. Another cube for Mochy. This time he finds it. And Aykut has a real decision here. And he's thinking, how often do I get gammoned in this position? And it was actually difficult to take the cube. I don't know. Again. What if he didn't roll a 6? I mean, it was difficult. I would like to watch the games with a human eye, you know? You can't just look at the analysis and just judge the players, right? You need to see yourself at the position and think realistically.
Неплохая идея, поскольку нет хороших, если будет сбито, обратите внимание, у синих нет хороших шестерок.
5-1. Saves the guy double threes. He could get the 5-point. What else? He could get the deuce. Or the 7-point. 7-point is also close. Yeah. 5-4. Mochy would have loved to hit here. Okay, he lost the market. His opponent whatsoever. And right now, yeah, Mochy also missed the market for the first time. 4-4. No points exchanged so far. 21 minutes left. Wow. Okay. Another double. And he takes this one. Okay. I liked it. 4%. And he at least gets to take the anchor. He wouldn't get gammoned easily. It's gonna be difficult though. I like this play. So he's gonna make the 5-point. Mochy needs to just play this one simple. Go into the 5-point. Who's gonna make the 9-point? Leave a shot on the 13-point. Double fives, one of his worst rolls. Was terrible. For Aykut. For 1, what a huge blunder. Was it huge actually? Let me see. Let me see real quick. So their transcriber is probably not a huge expert in analyzing games. He should have just scrolled down to find the play that Mochy made, but it's all right. It's okay. So 5-3 makes the 9-point, or what else does he have? Yeah. It's not the point that he needs it, but there was no better play. So he can't move the last checker. But it's not a big deal. And he should play it like this to leave some weird shots. 5-4. Could he play all the way? Okay. 2-5.
Лучше не давать какой-нибудь 2-6, очень неприятный будет бросок. Да, не давать удара, пока в дом сильно более-менее еще как терпимый. Сейчас просто максимально гибко, широко зайти в дом. Вот с 8-го поля двойку сыграть. И с 8-го. И четверку тоже в 4-е поле. Нет, в 6-м поле нужна одна шашка. Чтобы четверки были такие хорошие. Брать второй пункт при случае. Вот сейчас найдет. Перебирает. Опять меньше 2 минут у него. Да, это... Нет, четверка мне не нравится. В 4-е поле там 3 шашки я бы тоже поставил. Поскольку нет четверок хороших, когда будет в доме, обратите внимание. С 5-го в первую упирается, с 6-го во второе, где нет своего поля.
Sorry, guys. I'm keeping my friend's dog. She goes crazy sometimes. Okay, so what happened for the last few seconds? Okay, nothing has changed basically. Gammons are 36%. 5-3-1. Could he take off this checker too? Or is it too much? 2% difference. And he could have actually, with this 5-1, it would have been the best play according to the next row. But you never know, right? 5-2 still takes the checkers off, right? Yes, because here you are gaining a little bit of a backgammon too. Okay, didn't make the play. The problem with this play was... Okay, here's a shot. Yeah, 5-2 actually was a huge blunder. Wow. He has 59 seconds. Okay, here's the checker back. And Aykut needs to save the gammon first. He just needs to think about saving the gammon, that's it. And then think about winning some games, which is none. Actually, it's impossible to win this game, especially with these double threes, which he missed. A double shot. Mochy is gonna be 2 points ahead after this game. He could still win the gammon. Wow. He should play from 4 to 3 because double threes don't win gammons. Yep, double threes. Live. It wasn't. So this one is better because Yeah, because he could normally win the gammon. And a double three would have been a great roll anyway. Okay.
но это там заслончик для...
2 points more Mochy. And the game goes on. Gets the 23 point beautifully. And now Aykut is thinking about the cube. And Mochy didn't double this one either. Okay. And he might lose the market again. Double threes. He lost the market. Oh! Wow. Okay. He wanted to trick him, right? Okay, I don't know, was it intentionally or not? But anyway, he might trick him here. He's just begging Mochy to take this cube. Maybe that's his style of play, actually. We can't judge him. He knows, of course, it's a Jacoby roll, but he waits for these moments to offer the cube, and it worked. It worked. And he rolled his worst roll. Wow. One of his worst rolls. There's no other play than coming out, yeah, to the 14 point. 6-5. And this is one of the best rolls Mochy could roll. Oh my goodness. Wow. Mochy. Oh my goodness. And that's a take. That was a really tough situation for Aykut. He waited to give the cube in a position that Mochy can take it, and it was still a pass, but Mochy took it anyway, and within 3 rolls everything changed for him, and it was a take cube. He passed it. There was some gammons. Doesn't want to lose too many points. What a sequence. 5-2. 2-6. Attacks on the 3 point. Mochy hits back. Double twos. So great roll. And let's see if the result of the last game would affect Aykut's decisions in future. Let's see. 6-1. He could play them to the 7 point, make it stronger. There's no other option. Double sixes. Perfect. Blocks the sixes. on the 9 point. They both play mind games too. I know both of them play mind games too. It's not about they are good poker players in backgammon. That's what I mean. So, and Aykut is a great poker player too, so he does it all. Some people have it in them. 4-2. Attacks on the 4 point. Yep. It's a tempo hit as well. 2-6. He could attack on the deuce point. He didn't. 4-1. Could make the 3 point. There's no other play. And I could. This one. I could. Please do it. Please don't miss this one. I mean, Mochy can't even take it. Could he? Yeah, maybe. Mochy can take it. And that's why he's taking his time for this roll. So whenever you... Oh, that's a blunder. Maybe if he had played the best play, he could take this cube. And he knew that the cube is coming. So probably he made a decision to either keep him from doubling, which I don't think was the case. It was a tempo hit, probably. I don't know, but he gets in. He can just make the point, make the 5 point. Okay, it could have been a mind game. And I could doubled him anyway. Big double, big pass. And the problem with the money game players is that they are having the hardest time to pass any cube. So when you see Mochy takes the double blunder cube, like in the last game, you could see that if they find a way in their mind that they could win the game, they just take the cube. That's a great Omega watch on Aykut's wrist as well. So, let's see. 1 minute left for Mochy. Okay, he takes the cube, as I said. Money game players have a hard time to pass the cubes. Any cube. If they find any way of winning the game, they just take the cube. And he's getting punished for it. Two down. Okay. He's leaving the shots. So he could probably play a back game. It already hit, but okay. Either way. Double fours. Not the best roll. All the way to deuce. Point. To the 3-point. And Mochy played the second best play. Aces. In the head, because now he leaves a shot which I could hit. Lost the opportunity to get another checker. 2-6. To the 7-point I would play. Okay, not a big deal. 6-1. Double threes. Gets the deuce point or clears the 9-point. I don't think the transcriber would catch up with these plays. 6-5. I could just play like this, yeah. He's not afraid of getting hit because opponent has a checker on the a blot on the 3-point. They could get gammoned if they hit with the 5 and over 5. Wow, what a sequence! The time is off, but wow. And Mochy's thinking about the cube. Aykut is not having fun right now. Leaves the shot, and here's the redouble. And a pass. Mochy just won an amazing game. 6 points for Mochy. Let me show you the standings before this match. You can see it here. Yeah, so Aykut is still 320. Okay, so Mochy is gonna take the first place. And next Monday, they're gonna play the next round. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. And we are looking for the final in Russia in person. It's gonna be a lot of cool stuff coming up. Stay tuned. Thank you. I'm Olsen, and see you on the next one.